Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sgk TV network here, the Sweet Science Show. Before I get started, I want to give a big thanks to Magnamedia and Goldenboy Promotions, especially Magnamedia, for supplying me with the Media Day kit, photos, videos to do this video. Okay, so we're going to get into it in regards to Saul Alvarez and Gennady GGG Golovkin. How and why Canelo will win the fight, and how and why GGG will win the fight. Now, before we get going, these are not the money bets. I will not make the money bets until the weigh-in. So it's clear my predictions on who wins the fight has nothing to do with the money bets. The money bets are based on percentages and probability of bets hitting, sports books, and numbers. Okay? Meaning it doesn't have to be a bet about Golovkin wins the fight or Canelo wins the fight. We keep an 84% winning rate this year. If you guys check the McGregor-Floyd money bets before the fight, I hit all of them. I hit a nice little chunk of change, and everybody else did that took the money bets. Later on, as the brand grows, it will be on the Patreon. So we got Canelo Alvarez, and we're gonna break down why he can win the fight or how he can win the fight. And then we'll do GGG, why he can win the fight and how he can win the fight. Because it is a pretty much 50-50 fight. But I do not want to sound like every other boxing journalist or boxing channel, because everybody that's educated on boxing pretty much has the same perspective, on these fights and boxers and what can be done and what they can do and this, that, and the other. So I kind of want to make things different, but it's going to be hard doing it different with the people that know boxing. Let's start with GGG. Like I said, I think GGG is being just a little bit underrated in this match. Okay? We all know GGG has the power. Number one. Okay? We know GGG can cut the ring off very well. Number two. Number three, I don't know where everybody's getting that GGG is not taking his training serious. I highly doubt that. When I watch the videos and listen and read articles and things of that nature, I don't get any sense that he's not training probably the hardest that he's ever trained. Okay? Him and Canelo sparred in 2013. So both GGG and Canelo kind of have a sense of what they're getting into in the ring. That's why I think you can see the humility coming from GGG. Now, Canelo has grown in boxing a lot since 2013. My personal opinion has always been that his loss to Mayweather made him a greater boxer. He learned a lot from that boxing match. He took a lot of tricks out of Money Mayweather's bag and used them himself. Now, Canelo has youth on his side, sure. Canelo has rapid combinations on his side more than GGG, meaning he unloads his combinations. And once he kind of gets in a rhythm and gets going, he kind of just hack, head, body, uppercut, left hook, right, step back, uppercut. He kind of takes off once he starts taking off. So he's got youth. He's got the speed combination over GGG. Okay? That's a pretty good fact. As far as more of a boxer puncher, Canelo is more of a boxer puncher, I guess you could say. GGG, on the other hand, they say he doesn't move his head too much. They said he doesn't like to get hit too much. Once again, no boxer likes to get hit too much. I think what a lot of people mean when they say he doesn't get hit is from 3-4 fights when it wasn't such an easy match for him, when he just walked somebody down and knocked him out. And he kind of backed up a little bit when he got hit. I think those experiences will help Triple G as well. Now we got the young lion Canelo once again, and he's just been rising and rising and rising and rising and rising. But this will be the first time at this weight with somebody like Triple G. Triple G is experienced around here with this type of power. So what does Canelo have to do to win? Canelo has to use his defense, because he has way better defense than Triple G. That's just the way I see it. He has to use his defense, and he has to show him that he's not scared of Triple G. What do I mean by he's not scared? When he's in that ring, he has to take control. He has to come to Triple G. He has to take the fight to Triple G. Once Triple G smells a little fear in somebody, or he touches them and he might see that, okay, that one hurts there, it's over. The shark smells blood. So Triple G has to use his defense, and he has to bring the fight to him. He has to let him know he's not tripping. He's not scared of him, which I don't think he is whatsoever. Remember, they sparred, and he took this fight. He could have took it a year later from now. So I don't think Canelo is scared or has any type of doubt that he can win the fight. Otherwise, why take it? Canelo is very confident. So what are the winning tail of the tape, quote unquote, for Canelo? He has to use his defense. He has to bring the fight to Triple G, number one. He has to show no scared, meaning if he gets touched with something rough from Triple G, he has to use his defense, his counter punching abilities, his speed, and let him know it's not a problem. Okay? Can Canelo hit as hard as Triple G? I don't think he can hit as hard as Triple G, but I don't think his power is super light compared to Triple G. So, if it goes the distance, if this fight goes the distance, and it's a close match, Canelo will get the win. That's how I see it. If it's a Andre Ward, Kovalev 1, Canelo most likely is going to get the decision. If it's let's put it this way, if it's a Triple G Danny Jacobs and Canelo was Danny Jacobs, Canelo most likely is going to get the decision in Las Vegas, the Goldenboy child, etc., etc. So once again, for Canelo, show him who's boss. Ring generalship. Bring the fight to Triple G. Use your defense. He has fast hands. He lets go on the combinations. And once he lets go, he lets go. He gets in the rhythm and starts popping off, backing up, pa, 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 pa. You know, he mixes up his combinations very well. The creativity is pretty stupendous when you watch him do work. But we haven't seen him do work with somebody like Triple G. So speed, combination, the youth, the loss to Mayweather, the young youth, lion, rising is Canelo's chances to win in this fight, and how winning this fight. Okay, could he get the knockout? Could he get the stoppage? We'll see. Now we'll get into Triple G. What does Triple G have to do to win this fight, and how win this fight? Obviously, ring generalship, he's never been one to back up or box on his back foot, which that plays into Canelo's hand. He's not going to box on his back foot. He's going to come forward, and he's got to show the young bull that the OG is in here to clean things up. He has to move his head. Triple G has to move his head a little bit more. Triple G has to not rely on one punch at a time. He needs combinations. In other words, if he has to step back, he can't just high guard and take whatever's coming, because Canelo will pick him apart. If he has to take a step back, he needs to clinch, he needs to counter and come back forward and use that power. Now, Triple G is 35, right? Canelo's 26 or 36. So we have the youth and we have the OG older. For Triple G, there's not much to it besides use your size, use your power. Show them that this is a different game. You haven't been in here with somebody like me. Not like this, because sparring is sparring. Sparring is not the same as a boxing match. You got headgear on, bigger gloves, and we don't know what the sparring sessions are like. Sometimes, like they said, he gave me good work, I gave him good work. Sometimes boxers are sparring and they're working on certain things. Maybe Triple G was teaching the young boy upcoming, some things, or maybe Canelo needed to be within there that hit hard, that was experienced. So sparring is very different from an actual fight. But both of these guys know what they hold in their bag of tricks, per se. So once again, it's pretty a 50-50 fight. But what Triple G has to do is move his head, not high guard and back up when he gets hit. Instead, counter and pivot. Impose his size, impose his strength, bully him a little bit. If he needs to clinch and show some power, he can do that. If you need to push him away a little bit, he should do that. Here's the thing. If Triple G hits him with a good shot, keep him coming. Don't just do a one-shot situation. I'm not talking about, okay, he seems dazed, let me finish him. I'm talking about a combination. I'm talking about not, okay, he's dazed, now I can finish him. I'm talking about, okay, I touched him, he felt that, I see he doesn't like it, now let me come back with 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, whatever the case may be. Okay? He's got to make sure his body is protected, because Canelo's going to rip to the body. And Triple G is looking a little flabby around the stomach. We don't know if that's, trickery and things of that nature, but Triple G's got to protect the body, because Canelo's going to rip to the body. And we know Canelo is, once again, explosive when it comes to combinations, very underrated when it comes to body punches. And let's not compare other fights, Chavez and things of that nature, or Triple G versus Danny Jacobs. We can't do that. This is different boxers, this is different fight, this is different matches. Okay? So that's kind of how I see the fight, and how Triple G can win, how Canelo can win. Okay, once again, it's a pretty much 50-50. If Triple G imposes his power, if he moves his head, if he throws combinations, if he pivots, I think he can get Canelo out of there. If it's a very close fight, there's going to be a rematch. For Canelo, he's got to show the old dog, the big dog, that he's the new man in town, and impose his power with his speed, show him his bag of tricks. He's got to go to that body. And we know, once again, the combinations are a major key for Canelo. His speed, his footwork. Once he gets going, he gets going. We know that. Now, one thing about Canelo, he's very confident. Love that. Nothing wrong with that. That's why you're supposed to be. But never underrate another opponent and get too overconfident. Now, Canelo's been training his ass off, as he should, as Triple G should be as well. But both of these guys have been boxing, scrapping, fighting since 15 years old. Canelo doesn't have 350 fight in the amateurs like Triple G, but he caught some early lessons in his career, one being the loss to Floyd Mayweather, which helped him a lot. So, my pick for this fight, if I had to pick, because it is a 50-50 fight, I'm picking Triple G by TKO And yeah, I'm picking Triple G by TKO. And if it goes the distance, I'm only making one pick, but I'm saying if it goes the distance and it's a close fight, Canelo's got the fight. But I'm picking Triple G by TKO. Sgk 23 TV Network, the Sweet Science Show. I want to give a big shout out to Magnamedia and Goldenboy Promotions for the photos and the videos from the media workout. And I got some other stuff for them sending me and giving me the rights to use them in regards to my analysis. Catch me on the next one, which will probably be the money bets for this fight. Sgk 23 TV Network, the Sweet Science Show. It's your boy GK. Peace, blessings to everybody.